SIFU is a notoriously difficult game, so here's some tips and tricks to help you out. So take a deep breath and let's get into it. The first tip is to understand the structure system. This is your structure bar. Structure bar increases whenever you are hit, whether you guard or parry. However, it won't break on a parry. When the structure bar breaks, you will be stunned and sometimes even knocked down. You can parry by tapping L1 at the point of impact. For example, here you can hear the audio cue, see the larger white sparks when I defend, and also that the enemy gets staggered. By using avoids will allow you to avoid the entire attack, and then your structure also goes down. So your structure goes up when you get hit. When you avoid attacks, your structure goes down. Use your abilities for crowd control. You want to use your throws and pushes to thin out the crowd and make sure so many people aren't hitting you at the same time. And using environmental mastery, kick things at people in order to push them around. You also get iframes when you are hitting someone on the ground or executing someone. Once you start getting good at this and you start using avoid, you can also make them hit each other. Now this is kind of by dumb luck, but it's just one thing to keep in mind and another advantage of using avoid as much as possible. Our next tip is do not fight fair. You should be using the environment. Hitting enemies against walls does extra damage, staggers, stuns them, lets you do more damage. Knocking enemies down so that they fall, even if it's only a few inches, will do a ton of damage to them. However, be careful because it will also cause a lot of damage to you if they turn the tables on you. You can also sneak up on enemies and smack people. It's a very good idea to do this in certain areas where people are unaware that you're there. Don't bother fighting fair. There's no honor if you're dead. You can even smack people while they're talking and get a huge unfair advantage. Also, you can throw things. It's a great way to get a free stun. The last tip that I have for you is to remember to use your abilities. Focus regenerates quickly. You should be using it almost on cooldown. The abilities that you unlock are all very strong and you can use them for both damage and crowd control. Trip, environmental awareness, and ground counter are all great abilities that you should focus on unlocking as soon as possible. Let me know if this video helped you in the comments or if you have any tips or tricks of your own.